Wake up. 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 Wake up.
Hello, Alex? You still here, man? Hey, what's a Mustang? How long was I away? 26 minutes? I I started, I had to go use the bathroom for a little bit, you know? I had to go use the bathroom. I was like, there's something I wanted to talk about. I can't remember what it was. Oh my god, there was something I wanted to talk about today. Something happened. For 26 minutes? No, not 26 minutes. Something happened today or yesterday? And I cannot remember what it was. Well, Rooster Teeth, that's one thing that came out today. Rooster Teeth is gone. After, well, like 21 years, 23 years. Rooster Teeth, the one known for Red vs. Blue and RWBY Ruby. I still don't get the hype over Ruby. I thought Ruby was like one of the most ugly looking show ever. You got a job? Do you have anything under your lip? No, I just got, it's Neosporin. It got damaged. I got not damaged. I got hurt. That's why it's sparkly. It's Neosporin. What was it? I'm gonna, yeah. God, what was it? There was something I wanted to talk about. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, actually no, there's a couple things. Okay. I'm good. Any like scab or like damage on your feet, you gotta be so careful about, because like you don't want it to like leave like the scarring and stuff like that. Like back a couple years ago, I really wouldn't care, but like as of late, I think I start caring about it a little bit more, because it's like irreversible almost. But there's a couple things. One, I just watched the last night. I watched the what was it? the Black Panther movie. That was actually really. It was actually really good. The Black Panther, the second Black Panther movie was good. Um, what else? I got I got the Pikmin 3 boss to work. I set up the Ryujin X, the Ryujin I set up the Ryujin I set up the Ryujin emulator, the redacted emulators, and I got it. It works in that one perfectly fine for some reason. It's the redacted zoo, the redacted emulator that doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why it didn't work on that one, but it works on the Ryujin one. So like, we're good on that part. We don't have to skip it. That. God, there was something I wanted to talk about. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, what was it? Do you guys know that happened yesterday or today? And it's not bothering me that I can't remember. What was it? Oh, something else I found out. You know how I said there was like a slight audio delay to a slight audio delay from like my like the game. Yeah, like the audio delay from my Elgato from my piece from my main PC to my stream PC. I noticed that I noticed that I think it might be my Elgato capture card because I figured out the because what you could because if it's like separate, you could adjust the audio, and that's initially what I did, but then I gave it a good thought. I gave it a I gave it a little bit of thought, and I noticed like in the moment I thought about it, I was like, wait a second, it took about 750 millisecond delay between like the audio and the my desktop capture, so which was like 45 frames just based on me measuring it. But I've also came to a realization when I was doing the audio, the desync delay, like the audio delay, uh, all the audio goes through one source. So as in like everything that happens here, all goes through one audio line to the streaming PC. So instead of having multiple separate tracks of like just my mic, just my desktop, just my audio, just my blah blah blah, blah blah blah, it's actually separate. So I haven't fixed it yet. What my plan oh, I don't know if I want to do it. I technically I could fix it. What I could do so it wouldn't be delayed. Um 750 millisecond isn't that big. Oh, actually, no, it's kind of big. It's kind of noticeable, in my opinion. For me, it's noticeable. Um, but the thing is, what is it? The thing is, I could fix it. I could just separate. I could separate like the would that work? Seems kind of pointless. Like I could separate the like the computer audio back into voice meter, so it'd be a separate a separate audio line. But at the same time, that's kind of stupid because then I can't control like the audio with my audio mix. That doesn't work. And then yeah, because the only thing I'd be able to use a mixer for is just my mic, Discord. and that's it, really. Yeah, because everything in here would have to get out of my audio mix into a separate one. Hey, Melon. No, no, it's just an injury. It's injury. What's up, Alex? Alex? How do you have internet right now? I thought you didn't have internet right now. So wait, so you got Wi-Fi just today? Like it just today you got it? Affirm? What do you mean affirm? Like the payloan thingy? The payloan service? Wait, what? What the? Oh my. What the hell was that? Oh my god, what the hell was that? My external Switch fan went just went out of whack. Just went out of whoa, that was scary. I don't think the mic picked it up. Oh, affirmative. Nice. Well, welcome, Alex. Wait, how long have you been in Arizona now? It's been at least like 2 months now, right? Like no, at least a month. A month and some change, right? At least. Maybe even more. I don't know. I know it's at least been a month. This 2 months. You'll like it here. Would I? I thought you said you. I thought you just said you didn't like all the heat and stuff. But strangely, you like Florida heat. So maybe you just like the damp heat and not the dry heat. Humid soup air. Ooh. Salty air. There we go. Let me also fix this. Damn, it's good to see you back online, Alex. Good to see you back on. Have you still not tried Pikmin 4 yet? Have you still not used it? You never read my... Yes, I did. I didn't read all of it. Lately I've been really kind of contemplating on getting like one of those those ink ebook readers. Like the one that's really like easy on the eyes, but like some sort of like a book. I was like, I think I really start getting back into reading like books. I like fantasy books and stuff like that, but like actual like kind of like thoughtful reading. You're like halfway through. Okay. Well, if you didn't know, every Friday I play. Every Friday I play games that I need to finish, and the past few weeks, the past like few months, we've been on Pikmin 3, or the past few weeks. We're trying to 100% Pikmin 3. After we're done with Pikmin 3, which I think I'll be done with Pikmin 3 100% in like maybe like 3 streams. Like 3 streams, because the only thing left in the side mission I have to do is beating the boss battles, like the 7 back-to-back bosses or whatever, and then I have to replay the whole game in the highest difficulty, and then the rest of the stuff are like look for the relics and like collect some like random little stuff, which I think that could be done in like a stream if I like research ahead of time like what I need to do. I could probably like hammer it all out. And after that, after we're done Pikmin 3, we gotta go back to Pikmin 2 and 100% it. All right, really. The final boss was a bit of a joke. The Pikmin 3 boss was really disappointing. Was really, really disappointing. Almost forgot to start my timer. It was a really disappointing boss. And actually, to go back. And hey, what's up, TikToker? Live split. You know, and I don't know if I agree with your sentiment you made a long time ago about it being really short. I think it was okay. The length of it was okay. I don't think any of the Pikmin games, like 1, 2, or 3, or 4, were relatively that short. It didn't feel that short to me. I'm gonna try and stream at no death when. Oh yeah, now that you have fiber, you can. Okay. You 100% pick. You 100% Pikmin 3 in 3. You must have been. Nah, bro. You must have been playing the regular Pikmin 3 because the deluxe has a lot more to do. Nah. No, yeah, you played the Wii U version. The Wii U version didn't have the deluxe. The deluxe came out on the Switch, right? Did the regular Pikmin 3 have badges? Did the I don't remember if the regular Okay, yeah, I don't think badges were a thing in the regular one. So this is how I'm like saying it's 100%. So you had to get all the badges. All the badges here. And to be fair, did the regular one have all the mission mode stuff? I don't know if it did. I can't remember. It didn't, or it did. Okay. No, but Pikmin 3 is fun. Pikmin 3 is fun. Bro, you should see me rage on stream when I'm playing Pikmin, dude. I don't know, maybe you'll understand my pain, but when you're locking on in a group of enemies, you have your cursor at the monster that's like alive and kicking, but for some reason your lock-on function is like, nope, I'm gonna lock onto the dead carcass I just killed. So you lose Pikmin like that because the Pikmin's like, okay, let me pick up this dead carcass instead of fighting for my life. Bro, like, oh my god, that Pikmin lock-on is one of the most infuriating thing I hate. Like, I was there are many times when we're playing through the Pikmin games I wanted to chuck my controller across the room because it was so infuriating. Like the Pikmins have legitimately no survival skills at all. It is mind-bogglingly infuriating. Like, I want to... Oh. Look, listen. Full odd, shiny Munchlax. I'm all for it. I'll be really mad. No, it's not blue jeans. It gotta be blue jeans. Blue jeans. OG Pikmin's the best. Yes, it's amazing. We gotta net play it. I plan on doing it. I just gotta finish playing. I just want to finish playing all of the Pikmins first. So I already finished. I've already 100%ed Pikmin 4. I did everything except the damn. How are you? How was Pikmin 4 for you? I think Pikmin 4 was amazing. It was a great. I just the only gripe I have with Pikmin 4 is the damn tower defense at night. That tower defense at night is so repetitively boring. It is so stupidly boring. Like I legitimately hate playing that game mode because it's so boring. The glow Pikmins are absolutely goated, right? But like that game mode at night is so infuriatingly boring. Like I do not want to touch that part of the game with like a 20 feet pole stick. Pikmin 4 is everything, yeah. Pikmin 4, bro, Pikmin 4 was such a blast, man. Doing everything with your dog is such a blast. But I'll be the first one to say having the dog is really overpowered. Having the dog is so freaking overpowered. And yes, Pikmin is fun. Very much. So overpowered, man. It's crazy. Pikmin 4. Oh. One day we'll get a shiny. So just to fill you in, Alex, what we're doing right now is we're trying to beat the game by only using shinies that we capture in the underground, the grand underground area. It's absolutely miserable. Don't ever do this. Don't ever. Hey, Miley, good to see you. Don't ever do this, Alex. Like, actually just play the game and enjoy the game. Don't do this. We're getting a shiny? Of course. Of course. Absolutely, we're getting it. I hope. You won't. Yeah, this is not... That's not fair. To be fair, Alex, the only reason why this is so long and egregious is because... you're at the mercy of the bar. And how fast you fill it up, you're kind of at the mercy of other players. So if you have a lobby where people fill the bar really fast, you have a pleasant experience, right? But if you pretty much have to solo fill the bar, it's a miserable experience. And that's where like most of your time gets synced in, collecting diglets. Like this whole like diglet, this little bonus time I'm having only lasts about like 3 to 4 minutes. Now I have to go back into the coal mine again and collect diglets for God knows how long. God knows how long. But yeah, back to the conversation we were having earlier about Persona, dude. I don't know why, but just randomly last night, I was like scrolling TikTok and I was seeing a bunch of like posts about people enjoying like the Persona 3 Reloaded music, and I was like, I kind of went down in like a rabbit hole again to like all the Persona 3 music I really enjoyed. I was like, man, I kind of missed a little bit of that time. A little bit. It does Grimace. It does hold a special place in my heart. I feel like I don't remember exactly who was the first one that introduced Persona 3. I think it was me, because I remember going to a bunch of our like group hangouts and sleepovers or like all-nighters with my PSP with Persona 3 Portable. I think that's where I think that's where it kind of launched off at. Which is really weird because I just downloaded that like out of whim. Twins got me into it. Okay, because I remember doing that, and then I remember getting Kenneth. Into because he recently got like the God of War PSP, and then I made him get into it. I remember, and I remember one of our gatherings, he was in his room alone playing the game. I vividly remember that. Because he was like kind of addicted to it, and he was playing it alone in his room. It was pretty funny, but yeah, I do remember that, and then I do remember the twins getting it in their PS3. They were like the last people, I feel like, because I remember Gerardo was playing it on his PS3, the PlayStation Store, and then I think Javier, I gave him my disc, and then he played it that way. I gave him my burned DVD disc, and that's how kind of went. Yeah, the red God of War PSP. I remember that. Ah, what a time, man! What a time, right? And I also vividly remember when I beat the answer. It was I remember, I don't know if you guys were playing it with me around that time, but I was playing it and I was talking to you guys about it. I beat the answer during our senior year of the band camp. That's when I beat it. I was playing it during our band camp week before school started, and I was talking about it like every day next morning. I remember that. Good times. I don't miss band camp. Early mornings, hot, sweaty, sweat. I honestly, one thing I hate. I don't mind sweating. I just hate the feeling. I hate the feeling of sweating with what is it called? It's not sun lotion, but like this the SPF like spray. It's not the thing you put the lotion, the type of lotion you put so you can like avoid the UV light damage, stuff like that. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button like an idiot. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, that sunscreen, yes. Sunscreen. Yeah. I hate the feeling when you apply sunscreen and then you sweat. I hate that mixture of feeling where you feel like Like it feels gross. So sometimes during band camp, I didn't put sunscreen on because I hated that feeling, which was not a good thing. Always put sunscreen on, okay? That's a very bad idea. But sometimes I did neglect it because I just did not enjoy the feeling of it. Horrible, horrible, horrible feeling. Yeah, good times though. Good times. Shiny Combi? Good times. Slides? What do you mean slides? I once passed out on the field at band camp from heat exhaustion. I personally haven't, but I did have some friends that not passed. Oh, no, actually, yeah, nobody actually like blacked out, passed out. Like they like kind of like wobbled under the medical tent kind of ordeal, and they were like dehydrated. That yes. Nobody actually like, passed out mid set. Not that I can recall. Cause I don't ever remember there was like a time in during our set everyone going like gasping or anything. So yeah, it's usually them like understanding, oh yeah, I'm about to pass out, and then walking to the tent. Luckily, nobody wants to pass out with their expensive instrument, especially if it's like school owned. I ain't paying for that. You didn't let me have a water break. Slides. You fall side to side, stretching through. Oh yeah. I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. I mean, I remember like us like stretch. Is that what it was? The stretching thing, and then I couldn't like keep my balance, and then that like messed you and Taryn up and stuff like that. I know it was maybe. Wow, we hit 121 hours. We're about to hit 1,300 resets or encounters. Damn. Well, Alex, now that you have your internet back on, if you ever want to play something when I'm not streaming, feel free to reach out. I'm currently not working. I'm currently job hunting right now, so I have a little bit of free time, a little bit more than I wish I did. Right? But I haven't put any recent applications, but at this moment I'm more so studying than really. I mean, I think I put about 10 applications right now. 10 applications I think I can like get an interview or like a foot in the door. Alright, Spiral Knights. That's crazy. Pokemon Master. What's up, Blazer? 120 hours. Crazy. I know. Get me out of this underground purgatory, please. I just bought Pokemon Brilliant Diamond 45 minutes ago. Wow. What was the reason? I mean, this is an okay game. Okay, this is not a bad game, but it's like you could have got a different one. I'm just being honest. Oh god. Legendary hunting was a letdown. Yeah. Well, I've seen people hunt it. People still play Brilliant Diamond. People still play. I'm held hostage. I'm not really playing the game. I'm more of being forced. Like, well, technical that is being. I don't know. I'm a bit of a hostage in this game right now. A hostage. Very, very much a hostage. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum bum. Favorite was Black and White. That's my favorite too. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Black and White are my two favorites of all time. Like those two are my number one. They botched the following Pokemon. Did they? I didn't really have much issue with the following thing. I mean, the only thing I know people have a gripe with is the size. The size doesn't match their like their actual character Pokemon model doesn't match. Like represent what they're actually like, their actual sizes. That's all I know. Gen 4 when we all got the EV trade, none of us care about. Yeah. Good old times, man. Good old times. Good times. So Alex, in the future, we are gonna do the Pikmin 2. Then eventually, I wanna set up like a net play battle revolution thing with you. Like I have like a save file with the like the Pokemons, but I'm not really vibing. I don't really vibe with their moveset and stuff like that. I need to figure out a way if I could like Pokéhex editor a battle revolution save file or something to edit the moveset. Pikmin 2 after 150 hours of Pokemon? Who said we're stopping at 150 hours? We're going to 200 hours, baby. Sorry, 250. We're going easily 250 hours on this game. Garatina was the size of a character. Yeah, tiny Pokemon. I wish I was done with this game in 150, you know? But I know this shit's gonna take us over 200 hours. Easy. Yeah, good evening. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, it is what it is. You know? It is what it is. Whoa. There we go. It was kind of annoying to look at it from like all the way like this. Surprise the TikTok thing. At TikTok OBS, their live studio doesn't have modular panels. Someone on Twitch said my name on TikTok. Someone has my name on Twitch. My TikTok. Oh damn. Yeah, it is what it is. Wasn't there? I don't remember what social media it was, but there was a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, there was a social media where people. Actually, no, it wasn't social media. It was a game. Never mind. Like there was this time where there was a game where someone was changing. They could change their name to like anybody's name, even if that name already existed, and that caused like chaos for a little bit. People don't keep the Pokemon don't keep up with you. That's what. But it teleports though. It teleports. I don't really mind it that much. Oh shoot! All right, here we go. Shiny incoming. Into anime. Yeah, of course. I haven't really watched anime in a while, but I do keep track of the manga and stuff, mangas. So I'm pretty up to date. Like I just recently caught up to One Piece manga. I was behind in the Wano arc, but I finished it. So I am up to date on that. I'm being honest. I don't think there is an anime out there that really excites me. Like there's nothing really, no like future anime that comes up to my mind. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for it to come out. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. Like I can't think of an anime in the past few years that I was like genuinely like super hyped about. Right? Like throughout the whole process, right? Pokemon Go, Sword and Shield, BB Scarlet. All bots following Pokemon. Did Sword and Shield have a following mechanic? I don't remember that. I thought it was only Heart Gold, Soul Silver, BDSP, and maybe Scarlet Violet? I don't remember Sword and Shield having it, unless like the DLC added it, because I don't have it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't have the Sword and Shield DLC, so I never got to experience that. People are so petty that they would take the popular names for new games and sell those names. Kind of reminds me of whenever like a big company announces something, people would go out of their way and buy web domains so they could like possibly like make money off the company, which I think is kind of funny, right? I don't think it happens that much nowadays, but it did happen a lot in the past. It was more common in the past. Nowadays they're pretty smart about it. What type of anime? Not even Jujutsu Kaisen? No. See, I read. Okay, so one of the biggest downside of reading mangas is that you kind of get spoiled of like what's gonna happen on a show. So like you kind of know what everything's gonna happen, and it kind of gives you less of an incentive to watch the anime because like, oh, you already know what's gonna happen. And that kind of happened with Jujutsu Kaisen for me. Like I read when it first came out for like a good like half a month to a year, and then I stopped reading it, and then whenever the anime came out, I was like, I already know what's gonna happen in the first season. So that kind of like it's like spoiling yourself. Like it's weirdly like spoiling but not spoiling it for yourself. Something like that. Like I was super hyped about JJK when I was reading it as a manga. I was like, this shit's like hype as fuck. But then like you also have to understand like when a manga comes out and when the anime comes out, it's such a huge gap. Like by the time the anime comes out, like I'm kind of like uninterested a little bit. Like it could just be me, but like usually the wait between is pretty massive, where you kind of fall out of it, right? Samurai Champloo is one of my top 10 for sure. My number one anime of all time would be Steins Gate, but Samurai Champloo is definitely up there, like 100%. Am I ready for the new Pokemon game? Absolutely. Listen, Megas, as much as I hate Megas, I love them dearly, okay? I can't wait till I re-get my Mega Mawile. Well, technically, no. I should just transfer my Mega Mawile from X and Y so I could just use it in Legends if I... Oh, actually, I don't... Who knows how transfer is going to work in that one, right? But I love Mega Mawile is my favorite Mega. My absolute favorite. Is there a higher chance of shiny on the underground? So for the shiny underground, it's normally even in the shiny underground you have the regular 1 out of 4,096 odds. When you're under the Diglett bonus time, it gets cut in half, so it becomes like 1 out of 2,000. So it's not the best way of shiny hunting. Like you have a way better chance of finding shinies and quicker, faster, and more efficiently using radar. These are just, shiny hunting through the Grand Underground is just sadistic. It is 1,000% sadistic, and I don't recommend this form of hunting to anybody. It is so stupid. A male shiny Bidoof to name Peanut Butter. I don't know Peanut Butter. Is it? I don't think I do, unless like the only person whenever I think of peanut butter, I either think of like peanut butter or I think of the YouTuber peanut butter. Maybe that's a reference to that guy, the peanut butter guy. Solo Leveling. That was good. Yeah, I read it. Solo Leveling was good. But from what I hear, and just like, well, from what I saw recently, the last episode of Solo Leveling was an absolute train wreck, from what I heard. I don't know exactly what happened, but I just know like it popped up on my feed for it being like a disaster or something, like an absolute disaster. And if you didn't know, Solo Leveling actually has a sequel manga. I can't remember when it was when the last time it was updated, but there's a sequel for it. like the son of the main guy and the girl. Can't remember the name though. I saw it like quite a long time ago, and then I just kind of forgot about it. Was a recap as well. Is this Diamond and Pearl? Yes, this is the remake of Diamond and Pearl. Not Pokemon Rusty YouTube series. Rusty. Oh, gotcha. No. I only watch like very selective, just very few Pokemon channels, which is on the top of my head like Arcanine Supreme, Absol Blog, and then occasionally the other guy. I forgot his name. He's like probably like the most popular like Pokemon YouTuber. I can't remember his name, but he has like a short hair. I can't remember his name, but he's like, I think he's like probably one of the biggest ones. Small Ant? No, he's not a Pokemon YouTuber. Well, I mean, maybe no, he's more of a speedrunner that has kind of gotten into more Pokemon. No, but someone else. He's like more like started from Pokemon. The MCVA was coughing up blood. That's why it was delayed. Oh, that's rough. Let me see if I can find it. It's in the like a tip of my brain. Oh, I found another one. It's not the one I'm talking about, but I do watch his stuff occasionally. Where was it? What was his name? Oh my god, I don't remember his name. I don't think he's like a pretty big YouTuber or a Pokemon guy. Top Pokemon YouTuber. Dude, I can't remember, dude. Why am I so forgetful? A-Drive. That's what it was. A-Drive. He's someone I watch like very occasionally, but it's usually like Absol Blog. I think he's definitely the one I watch the most. Absol Blog. Is that all the Pokemon? Please, don't let it be all the Pokemon. Let's see. Pokemon Rusty is a funny series. It's not full of Pokemon. You can't light a bunch of Bidoof in one ball. Pokemon Rusty. I'm gonna see if I know what I'm talking with this is. Rusty. Oh yeah. This is Pokemon Rusty. Yeah, no, I've seen this. This is where like the God Bidoof meme comes from. I think this is like the first time I saw like the God Bidoof. Dude, I'm Team Bidoof, man. I adore Bidoof. Absolutely adore Bidoof. See the N64 games. Oh yeah. No, I actually haven't played. I have this one. I have. Actually, where did it go? Oh wait, it's over here. See if I can find it. It should be somewhere right here. I don't have the N64 version, but I do have this one. This is the... I think this was just a remaster, right? I don't know if this was a remake. I'm pretty sure this was a remaster. This is my only experience with Conquer. Or the only Conquer game I own. This and... Where did that go? I have the rare replay, the one from the Xbox One. I think that has the N64 version. I'm not really sure. That's the only one. But I from what I know, the Xbox version is pretty good too. Like the live and reloaded one. Can you explain how this works? I see what you're doing. I just don't know how this encounter works. So so the underground area, King, is it's the same shiny rate as everything like as above ground, but the only thing is that once we fill the bar to 40, and this is shared within everyone in the lobby. Once we hit the 40, we get about 3 to 4 minutes of increased shiny odds. So it goes from 1 out of 4,000 and some change to 1 out of 2,000. So it just cuts it in half. So for that 3 to 4 minutes, you have increased shiny odds. That's it. Which is not a lot in my opinion, right? It's pretty terrible. The thing is, within like the 3 to 4 minutes, you only get about 2 cycles of the room. If you tackle these small rooms, like the small rooms, you could safely get 2 full rotations in before the timer runs out. But if you pick the big room, you get about 1.5 ish. Because usually the first cycle you go through, you look for the Pokemon, but you don't want to spend too much time in it. Because you wanna leave and then reset the room, so you have another full room of Pokemon. So it's about 1 and a little over half of the cycle. So, which is honestly, I wish they give us like 5 minutes, but I don't know. The amount of time you have to spend collecting Diglets, it's really not worth it. It's not. Like I said, legitimately hunt any other way in this game. It is much better and faster and less brain numbing. Or yeah, it's less pleasant than this. Like don't do this. Like I signed up for this, and I didn't know what I was signing up for. Excuse me, that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't know what I was signing up for when I did this. Another funny series is Pokemon Red Abridged. Is that one by the same person or someone else? I've been struggling to get mystery shards. Any tip on getting mystery shards? What the fuck are mystery shards? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm only like 4 badges in. I don't know what the hell those are. I know like the shards, like the green shards and stuff like that. What the hell are mystery shards? What the hell? Oh, you get them in the post game. Oh. Oh. I'm be honest. Once I beat the Elite Four, I'm done with the game. I'm not gonna go out of my way and catch the legendaries. I'm not gonna go like this game can suck it. Okay, I've already spent 121 hours in this godforsaken game. I do not want to spend any more of my time in this game. All right, I'd rather do anything else. All right, fuck the mystery shards. Okay, fuck them. They can go die. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna shiny hunt the Arceus. Never mind. That's the only exception. The Arceus is something I have to do. Arceus. Arceus. Yeah, sorry. This is Shiny Pro. Like the Palkia Dialga, that's like mandatory. You can't skip it. Don't really have to do much. And then Arceus, I already have the flute, so I don't think I need to collect shards or whatever. So I'm good, right? And you know, fuck Garatina, fuck whatever I can get in this damn game. My favorite Pokemon spin-off game is either Mystery Dungeon or Pinball. Probably Pinball. Sorry, Mystery Dungeon. Mystery Dungeon is probably my favorite Pokemon spin-off. Give me a second. Let me turn off my. Okay, we're good. Just had to turn off the heater. It's getting a little too warm. Listen, whoever's in this lobby with me, God bless you, because you are actively collecting Diglets. I just want to warn you guys, for any new people here, the BDSP community is pretty much dead. Like, the only thing you see here are probably bots. Bots are like ultra super casuals that just got the game. Nobody collects Diglets. Like, nobody. Like, you get one out of like 1,000, a million person on the lobby to actually collect Diglets. And then out of that 1 out of million, 1 out of trillion of them actually collects Diglets efficiently. And this is one of the rare occurrences where somebody in the lobby actually collects Diglets efficiently. And God bless them. Like, I hope everything they're doing in their life goes well. Like, God bless them, and I hope they have a very healthy life. Because legitimately, this is one of the most tedious, gruesome thing you gotta do in this game. Collecting damn Diglets. What are the shiny... I'm shiny hunting for anything. Ideally, I want a shiny Munchlax. But at this point of my playthrough, my shiny only, underground shiny only playthrough, I am willing to take anything. And then for anybody curious that's new here, this is my current setup right now. I got Absol, Giraffe, and then Skorupi. So those are my 3 as of right now. And then I have my shiny starter in my PC box. I will take anything, but ideally, you know, I would be happy with a Munchlax. I'd be happy with maybe a Cherubi. I don't think I've ever had a Cherubi in my team, ever. So that'd be pretty cool. A Cherubi, or... I don't want the Machop or Machoke. I don't want the highlighter boys. I don't want them. Who else? They're slipping me. Rhyhorn would be really cool. I would love to have a Rhydon. I don't think I'll evolve into a Rhyperior because, you know, gotta give Rhyhorn some love, you know. Who's my starter? My starter is a Turtwig. He's a shiny grotto named Slurm. If you get the reference, you get the reference. And it's because of the color, his shiny color looks like Slurm. How do I feel about Legends Arceus? I think Arceus was great. My only gripe about Arceus was the battle mechanics were kind of whack, in my opinion. Like if you played the game long enough, you understand that just because you're like 30, 40 levels above like an opponent, sometimes that means jack diddle shit. Like you can get yourself just rolled against something that's underleveled for like no good reason. So sometimes it's pretty whack. It's pretty whack. Hated Arceus crap. I understand people's gripe about collecting the items. I kind of, at a certain point, I was a little bit annoyed of like having to like collect the item, because you ideally every like you're because ideally every inventory layout you wanted the sticky web ball and the smoke bomb, right? Those are like your mandatory thing you needed to actually have like a good time. And at a certain point, because you do eventually unlock them in the shop, I think, but to get to that point is really treacherous. Pretty treacherous. Like it takes a bit for you to get to that point where you can just buy it. Hey, what's up? Yep, I got a haircut a couple days ago. BDSP, yep, brilliant. No, sorry, Shining Pro. Shining Pearl. After playing Breath of the Wild, all I could do was laugh. The Arceus physics movements were kind of wonky. Like your rolling, the Arceus like character rolling was really unpolished. It was really unpolished. Shiny hunting? Yep. Shiny hunting. One day we'll get a shiny. One day. Shiny low, great joke. Please another. Yeah. Oh, a shiny Bibarel is no. I want a shiny Bidoof. I don't want a shiny Bibarel. I want a shiny Bidoof. That would be cool. If I do get a shiny Bidoof, I'll probably keep it permanently a Bidoof for the whole challenge. Because I'm team Bidoof, not team Bibarel. You should shiny hunt in LA. It's much easier. In LA? Wait. You should in LA? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Why in LA? You'll take what you get. You're acting like you can pick. Well, I gotta Oh. Oh, Legends Arceus. Oh, yeah. That makes so much more sense. I was so confused. I was like, why Los Angeles? What? Does Los Angeles have like boosted shiny hunts or something? That'd be kind of crazy. Legends, oh yeah, no, shiny hunting in Legends Arceus is pretty fun. Very, very fun. Definitely one of the best places to shiny hunt. Like in my opinion, the three best places to shiny hunt is Scarlet Violet, Pikachu Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu, whatever that was called, and then Arceus. Those are the easiest. Weasel over Bidoof. Oof. I like Weasel. I don't like Floatzel. And the only reason I like Weasel is I think it's because the anime. Because I think Dawn had it. I remember Dawn had the Weasel. Then eventually, if I remember correctly, Ash traded Dawn with this Apom, which I think that was a bit of a downgrade. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think Apom and then his evolution is much better than Weasel and Floatzel. It was a bit of a downgrade. Bit. Did we get a no, we didn't. I can't shiny hunt in Scarlet Valley because the Pokemons don't make the shiny noise. Yeah, it's easier to hunt in Scarlet and Violet, but I do understand what you mean. Because you have to take it really slowly and like squint your eye and like look really close on the screen and hope you're not a pixel off. Alright? What do I say? Okay, so the way it works in the Grand Underground is that the moment you enter the room, everything is predetermined. So that's why you save. So if you save beforehand and then you accidentally kill the shiny, you could just reload your save and then everything in that room will be exactly the same. So you technically don't lose a shiny. Need a shiny Houndoom? I wanted a shiny Houndoom. I do. How am I so patient? I'm not. Listen, if you guys are ever in my BDSP streams, which happens only 2 days a week, because on Fridays we play like a different game. But if you're ever in here long enough, you can slowly, if you're here from the beginning to end, you can slowly see me go from like pleasant, enjoyable streamer to like he's kind of crazy, kind of losing my mind kind of streamer at the end. Like I slowly lose my sanity as like the clock is ticking whenever I do this stream. And then it resets. Like I have a day, I streamed the next day after, so I have like a day to like kind of reconfigure my mentality and come back with a good mindset. David the Destroyer by then, yeah. Yeah, no, this is. Listen, I've done my fair share of shiny hunting. Okay, I've done my radar hunting. I've done chain fishing. I've done random encounter hunting. I've done like stationary hunting. This by far is the most awful shiny hunting method ever. This is by far the worst. It is horrible. It's okay though. I appreciate the support. Okay, listen, I appreciate that. Listen, you gotta understand. If I was doing this by myself in my room alone without having people to talk with, I probably wouldn't have made it this far. I promise you. I would have probably quit within like the first 20 hours and then probably never played this game again because I would have felt so bitter. And I still kind of feel bitter, but like. But at least I think I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I think, you know, maybe it's wishful thinking, but I think I see the light. But I would have definitely quit a lot sooner. 100%. So we're the problem. No, you guys aren't the problem. This game is the problem. All right, I'm gonna reset the lobby. Sometimes I like being cheeky and like jump lobbies and hope I join a lobby that's like halfway to almost done. When we're getting Greninja in the party. Dude, when the new Legends game comes out, we can have Greninja again. maybe they'll do like a mystery gift for Ash's Greninja. That'd be bro. I missed the Asher's Greninja event back in the day when X and Y was a thing. Oh, that'd be so sick. Oh shoot, 35? That's what I'm talking about. That's oh shoot. I would love to get Asher's Greninja. I never got one before. One of the most broken Pokemon in one of the most broken Pokemon for some reason. I'm bored. I appreciate it, Richard. Is there a difference with the shiny besides the color? There is no difference. There is no difference. Shoot, we gotta go with the small room. Well, technically, if you want to be like, technically, kind of speaking, the only difference is that there is. Well, actually, no. It's not as simple as like a 1 and 0 flag, or like, it's not like a it's shiny and then it's like 0 or shiny then 1, implying it's like true or false. And it's not really like that. Never mind. It's not that simple. But if you're like a simple-minded person like me, it's 50-50. Every encounter is 50-50 for a shiny. The life is much easier when you think like that. Or hard. Shining Pearl. Catch a Totodile? I love to. It's my favorite Johto starter. Well, you know, at least on the bright side, on my next stream Friday, I'll be playing Pikmin 3, which is a much more pleasant stream. Just much more pleasant than this than this torture. I always look forward to Fridays because I'm not playing BDSP. I always look forward to Fridays. What's the percent for David getting a shiny tonight? Probably 50%. I'm not a betting man, but if I had to bet it, I'd put it all on 50%, right? It's either you bet all on black or all on red, and I think I'm gonna bet on all black. Bro, stop capping. You just listen. Whoa. Hold on. Listen. Those side missions are pretty tough, okay? Much tougher than Pikmin 4. Okay, come on. Like, let's not cap here, okay? Without looking up a guide, some of the Pikmin 3 side missions are pretty tough. Alright? It's actually kind of tough. Just think in 2 hours it turns to pessimistic. Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm overly optimistic right now. Oh god. Oh god. Please. I'm starting to feel my my pessimistic side coming out a little bit. After every encounter. Also for the TikTok people, just to tell you, I'm currently I'm at 1,331 encounters since my last shiny. So that, you know, just give yourself a bit of reference. I'm getting close to like on odds, the 1 out of 2,000 odds under Diglett bonus, which sucks. Absolutely sucks. I gotta stop leaning in like this. This isn't It's not good for my back, nor is it good for the camera angle. I gotta find a better solution to like put my camera a little bit farther. I don't like it so close to me. What am I shining on for? Anything. But if I had to choose, no, let me stop let me stop that. I can't, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I just gotta hope. Hope. A shiny pincer would be actually just fire. Absolute fuego, dude. It'd be so fire. Like a dark navy blue pincer would be so freaking awesome. So freaking awesome. And for anybody that has played Pokemon Showdown, if you play Pokemon Showdown and do like random battles, like when you do random battles, you have like a 1 out of 8,192 chance, like your regular legacy odds of having a shiny in your team. And it's only happened to me once, okay? Once. But in one of my random battle Gen 5, I was playing on my phone. The one shiny I got was a shiny pincer. My one and only ever shiny on Pokemon Showdown. Kinda nuts. He got that shiny pincer's got that blueberry Fago tint on him. Dude, shiny pincer would be kind of fun, man. That'd be awesome, actually. Humana. So, how's everyone's Wednesday going so far? Oh, how's school? How's college? How's work? How's life? How's job hunting? I'm doing pretty terrible at job hunting right now. Economy sucks. Probably the thing that's like most like interesting that has been happening the past few months, like if you guys don't know, I am selling like 90% of my video game collection. So if you're interested in something, I could probably before I post it on Reddit, you know, if anybody wants to get first dibs on something. The only thing I'm kind of detesting on posting on Reddit to sell like my games are just the enormous, like the amount of like separate like shipping I have to do. Oof. It's like ideally I want like a local buyer just to take like big chunks off my collection, so I don't have to deal with shipping and stuff, like shipping and like, oh, this isn't what the condition, or it's like it's not working right, and like, oh, that sounds like a nightmare having to deal with that, man. So I like, ideally if I can get rid of these stuff at like a reasonable price, right? Like, the thing whenever you sell video games online, unless you're like a filthy reseller, unless you're actually trying to push out your inventory out, you're not gonna get like 100% of what it's worth. You're willing to take 10%, 20% cut of like what it's actually worth, so you actually move the unit out, the inventory out, and that's what I'm pretty willing to do. Pretty much willing to do. Like, I don't want to sit on these forever trying to get 100% of what it's worth. Ooh, it just sounds rough. Sounds rough to me. So if anyone's interested in consoles that's not PS2, because I already sold, luckily I already sold that off to somebody. But I mean, listen, I'm not selling everything off. I'm definitely keeping some of my favorite stuff for sure. Selling any Dune popcorn buckets? Oof. 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 Get your CDI, then take a tanker endorsement. I make 2,800 take-home bi-weekly hauling milk. Whoa. Milk? Are the milk you get, are those the one that's sanitized or not sanitized? Is that what it is? Is it sanitized or is it it's, well, I don't know what the word is. The process they do for not fertilized. That doesn't make any sense. Not fermented. It's the thing. It's the process where they kind of like boil the milk or whatever, or they put some stuff in there. Where I don't know if they boil it or put stuff in it to make it safe for consumption. Do I have red, blue, and green? I do have red and blue. I don't have green. But I don't think I'm unless I'm like on desperate times, I'm probably not gonna sell my Pokemon games. Right? Probably my only pasteurized. Yes, thank you. That's the word, pasteurized. What is that process? Is it just they boiled it and put chemicals in it, or is it just chemicals in it? 200 for both. I don't think red and blue is worth that much. Because the red and blue I have is they're both loose. They're loose copies. And well, technically I have a manual for one of them. But they're both loose. I don't know if red and blue is worth that much. Maybe boxed? Then again, I don't even know how much are red and blue boxed. Let's check. I'm actually kind of curious. Yeah. But no, even if I had it, I probably wouldn't sell it. Like, I'm keeping most of my Pokemon stuff. Like, I have like the only like boxed Pokemon game, like cartridge boxed, is I have a boxed Emerald. You know, pristine box copy of Emerald. But I'm 1,000% up. Well, I'm not gonna say 1,000% sure, but at the moment I'm definitely not selling. Like, unless I'm on, like I said, unless I'm in like really like dire need of like money, probably wouldn't sell it, right? Because it's the Emerald is my like personal copy I bought like with my own money when it came out, so like it does hold sentimental value. Like, so I have like boxed Emerald, I have boxed like Pokemon Pinball for the Game Boy Color, I have boxed Ruby Sapphire Pinball. I love the pinball games. They're really fun. Cartridge wise, I think that's the only one. Those are the only ones I have boxed. But like, but then again, I have like loose games and stuff like that. Loose games. But then I think most of my Pokemon games that are complete are like the DS ones. I think like I have all three, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I have the complete in box Soul Silver with the Pokewalker box and everything. Like, I have that. I have Black. I have Sun and Moon. I don't have Black and White 2, unfortunately. I wish I did. I don't have Ultra Sun and Moon, but I don't think that's not a very expensive game, to be fair. It's mostly boiled and it kills unsafe bacteria and some chemicals to make it last on my shelf. It's just to make it safe for consumption. But doesn't it taste better though? I've heard. I mean, like, what? Okay, hear me out. What like life-ending diseases or like things could you get for drinking unpasteurized milk? Like, I've had this conversation before and shit, but I've heard it tastes better. I just heard they taste better than you know, not boiled. just you know, one, it's on my bucket list, right? I want to go try unsafe milk, right? It sounds interesting to me. Not sure, but I believe it's because untreated milk can't be preserved. Like, you gotta understand, milk coming out of a cow udder is not only milk; it comes out with other stuff. But okay, what if? Okay, not like literally directly from the udder, but like after all of the filtering process, right before you start boiling and adding chemicals, like that. Like right before before you put it in the heater, like that part maybe. I do understand that it probably goes through some sort of filtration system, maybe, right? Like I agree. Now listen. I'm no heathen. I'm gonna like suck it off the udder, okay? Like come on, we're civilized people here, okay? The only thing I noticed, it doesn't last. Okay. I mean, the question is, how long does it really not? How long does it last? Unpasteurized milk. Probably not like a month, right? What is? Wait, actually, I've never really measured it, but what is the average lifespan of pasteurized milk? Is it a month? I feel like it's a month, right? Is it a month or no? So these are the dates after it expired. 10 to 21 days in total. Okay, not a month exactly, not a month, but 10 to 21 days. So I'm assuming that's 10 to 21 days is the pasteurized milk lifespan. But what's the lifespan? Probably I want to say maybe like under a week. Unpasteurized milk, their lifespan. Did you hear the Pokemon news on? Wait, did you hear the news from the news on the Pokemon YouTube channel? No, something happened. Untreated milk has harmful bacteria. Disease like listeriosis, typhoid fever, tuberculosis. Oh, well, you know. Even hearing all of that, I still kind of want to try it. Okay, just a little bit. I just want like a sip. Okay, is that gonna kill me? Probably. Maybe. Okay, there's a pretty high chance it might kill me, but like, you only live once, right? Just kind of curious, right? I've heard it's like there are people that out there that have tried it, right? But they're alive, right? So like, come on, like what gives? Like, I mean, then again, I sound like a degenerate gambler. Like, I can't lose all my money, right? Like I just won 500K. There's no way I'm gonna lose, right? And then you're broke in the next few hours. Like that's, do I want to gamble with my life? That's the question. Chocolate milk. I've only had it under 5 days. Personally, I think it tastes different. Not agree that too much. Feel different. Last time I checked chocolate milk. Chalky milk hits different. That's all I gotta say. Oh, they might be gonna need the point card. Oh yeah. Pokemon Z. Yeah, Dino. I know. Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw that. Live on the edge. Yeah, sip milk. I think with the right people around and a little amount, you should be fine. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Sounds fun. Oh, milk does turn cheese after mole sets in. Cheese company. Well, okay. To be fair, I think if we want to like maximize our chance of survival, we should go to Japan. Okay. They have Japan has very good like health, like regulation for animals, right? They're probably the only country you can eat raw egg without probably getting salmonella. There's such a like eating like putting raw egg onto their food is such a normal thing that like they kind of have to be like up to date. So I want to assume that their cow is set to that standard, right? Because that's where Wagyu also comes from, right? The highest grade of cow meat. So with that standard, right? I'm assuming their milk, their unpasteurized milk, probably has the least chance of us getting sick. Probably. So hopefully, hopefully, if I ever go to Japan, I need to go look for somewhere. I mean, actually, knowing Japan, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Knowing Japan and how weird Japan is with things, they probably have like a small niche market selling unpasteurized milk. I'm just saying, they have some weird like quirky niches over there that for like very small like sub niche genre fulfilling. It's so weird, but I want to say they probably do. Probably. Like some of the like, man, if you guys ever look up some of the weird vending machine they have over there, it is just bizarre. Like you would never think about doing that. Like it's a little bit creepy. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Some of the vending machine things they do over there is really creepy. Very, very creepy. How many shines? I have four. I have four. One's in the PC box. I thought a lot of cow-related products were imported. Maybe difference in culture. Are they? I mean, I want to assume that if I go to my local like Publix or Kroger or whatever, I want to say the milk is probably within. I don't know if it's within my state, but like probably close, right? Just because you gotta also put that into consideration that milk doesn't last very long. So ideally you wouldn't want it. You don't want to like get milk from another country, unless you live really close by, right? Like if like in Europe, right? That makes sense. Get it from another country. Bread in can. Bread in can sounds fine, okay? The chicken in can that we have around here is probably one of the most like egregious thing, okay? Those slimy, goopy chicken, the whole chicken in those can. I don't know how we get away with that. Like I don't even know where that originated from, okay? I don't know if it's from the States, I don't know if it's from Europe, I don't know if it's from I don't know, like a goopy full, I don't even know if it's cooked, okay? Those goopy slimy chickens in a can, that shit, that is that has to be like a Geneva Convention like law-breaking like act doing that. Like I don't know if there's like a Geneva Convention for like food and food safety. Man, my computer's going overtime. If you keep milk under specific temperatures, the bacteria goes to a type of stasis and it can be preserved. Wow. Bacteria soup. My favorite. 120 hours? No. It's been... Actually, we can check right now. If you guys are curious when... Let me pull it up real quick. Canned foods are easier to preserve, I think. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, they're... I don't have a problem with canned food. It's just that some of it, like, I feel like the way we process some of the canned food should be different than that, like, whole piece of slimy, goopy chicken. There has to be a better way. Listen, if you can make Spam somewhat some would argue spam is like unedible, and some would argue it's like the best thing, like mushibi thingy, where like you put the rice in the spam. Like that's a pretty big thing, like in Hawaii. Like if spam can do it with their mystery meat, I think a food company can do that with their chicken meat. Okay. Like, I'm okay. Like, spam is not my go-to, right? But like sometimes spam hits the spot. Okay, it really does. I don't know why. Talking about milk during a Pokemon stream is what me. All right. So if you're curious, the last time we got a shiny was at 90 hours. So it's been about 32 hours, right? That's my, fast math. About 32 hours since our last shiny. 32 hours. Rough. Apps. 1,348 encounters, 32 hours. Brutal. Let me say. We could do that talk about milk. There's just some things you wanna. There's big mysteries in the world you kind of want to try. Some like. I thought only poor people would spam. That's crazy. Bro, spam is goated, okay? Spam's goated. No, but having a full chicken fillet in a can is fun. But what if you want to cook a pock? I don't know, like, hold on, like, canned chicken. Canned whole chicken. Here it is. Like, this, hold on. This is very acceptable. Like, this kind of stuff, like chunk chicken, I'm okay with that. This is the thing I'm talking about. What we shouldn't do. Full canned whole chicken is something we should not do. Like, this should, like I said, this should be like against the law. Like, there's nothing about this that is like, there's nothing about this that is like, you want the kid, you can't see the kid's face, but I'm sure he's probably like, he doesn't want to eat that. I wouldn't want to eat that. Like, I don't. Okay, listen. If you guys, well, you guys are on TikTok, but you guys know the TikTok with the mom and the son, where the mom cooks a whole bunch of food just out of cans, and like it's really questionable. I forgot her name and the son's TikTok account, but I swear to God, I want to say I don't want it to be 100%, but I want to say I saw a TikTok of her maybe using one of those whole canned chickens. I almost want to say I want to say I think I saw it. Maybe. I could be imagining it, but I swear to God, I think I seen her use it. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe. Spam is like Minecraft Steam on Smash. I hate using it, but sometimes I'm curious. Listen, I think Spam. There are so many different flavors of Spam. It's crazy. There are a whole bunch of flavors of Spam that I've never tried in my life. I would love to do like a stream. I don't think I want to eat that much Spam, but like maybe one day, like I'll have like a friend over or something, or like a group of friends, and I want to try the different flavors of Spam. Because it's fascinating. Here it is. Like, look at that. The classic. I've only had the classic and then the less sodium one. I don't think I've ever tried maple flavor. I thought it said with real hormone. I thought it said real hormone, but it's real Hormel. What's Hormel? What's Hormel? What is it with real? What does it mean with real Hormel? What is it? Oh, see. What is it? What's Hormel? Wait. It's okay, I know it's a food company. I don't get it. What does this mean? With real Hormel? Is it implying that it's made from the company Hormel? Oh, real Hormel bacon. That's what it literally means. That's interesting. Turkey flavor, jalapeno flavors, hot and spicy, hickory smoke.